Alright everyone, we are back for more of my 10-year anniversary special. We just did a game of Family Feud for the Nintendo Switch, and that was pretty fun. And we ended up winning $640 on that, which was not too bad. I do have Nick Larrick joining with me.
Hello.
So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see if we could possibly win $1 million this game. We'll just do easy. I'll be him. Alright, let's play.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Are you ready to play today? Okay, let's go.
Good evening, everyone. Let's give it our best tonight.
Let's put that money in the bank. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Let's do it.
Well, you know the money ladder. 15 questions, and at the top, the million. To help you, we have 4 lifelines at your disposal. Phone a friend, the 50-50, ask the audience, and switch the question.
Alright, here's our first question for $100.
This new question shouldn't give you a hard time.
Which of these is not an Olympic sport? Cycling, boxing, crew, or video games? Video games definitely does not make sense for an Olympic sport, as they're classified as their own kind of games here. I'm saying D, video games final answer.
And Massimo chooses D.
And now to the most important question of all. Is this your final answer?
Yes.
Yes, that's my final answer.
Because you're not even, running.
Now it's time to find out the correct answer.
That's right.
All right.
So we got $100.
A meticulous, well executed.
Alright, now on to the $200 question.
So let's move on to a whole new question.
Which Italian city has a leaning tower? Pisa, Rome, Bologna, or Florence? I've heard of this kind of thing several times in my life right here. It's A, Pisa, final answer.
And let's go for A.
You had to make a choice. Is that your
Because I've learned for a long time in my life that there's a leaning tower of Pisa, so it has to be the right one.
The choice is made.
Got it.
Well done.
Now we're up to $200.
That's the right answer. I can't believe it.
Alright, now here's the next question for $300.
Shouldn't give you a hard time.
What do you call a piece of land that is almost entirely surrounded by water but is connected to the mainland on one side? A peninsula, a meninsula, an almost peninsula, or an isle?
So you're quite annoyed there, man.
Okay, so I think I have it between a peninsula and an isle right here.
I'm leaning more so towards A.
You think it's a peninsula? So you want to go with that?
Sure.
Okay, we'll say a peninsula, final answer.
Let's go with A.
And what will be your final answer?
Oh, yes. That's my final answer.
Okay, the computer validated your answer.
We got it!
Time, but you are right.
And now we have
For
$300.
the end. I did it.
Alright, next question is for $500.
Let's go for a whole new question.
With what do you cut food? A knife, a knife, a knife, or a knot? There's different spellings right here, but only one can, of course, be right. I have it between A and C, but I want to make sure on which one is the right one from you. I'm leaning towards the two spellings of knife where it's spelled K-N-I-F-E or K-N-I-V-E. Which one makes a better sense right here with this question?
K-N-I-V-E.
Okay, so C is what we should say?
Yes.
Okay, C, final answer.
My gut says that it's C. Okay, C.
Are you sure?
That's my final answer.
Oh, I can't wait to see the correct answer.
Oh, we picked the wrong one. It was the other answer that I was thinking about, where it's K-N-I-F-E.
How sad.
Oh. Dang it.
But you know what? We'll play again right here, because I want at least us to try to win some money. Alright, let's try this again and see if we can do better.
This new question shouldn't give you a hard time, in theory.
Which of these objects does a conductor use? A violin, a guitar, a baton, or a stick? I'm leaning towards a baton or a stick, but what do you think?
I'm going with stick.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking it makes better sense like this. Alright, D is stick, final answer.
I'm choosing D. It inspires confidence in me.
Final answer? You sure?
That's my final answer.
The choice is made. It's time to discover the right answer.
Oh, it was a baton!
Oh well.
So that we didn't even get a single question right that time. But let's give it one more go here and see what
I'm
happens.
sorry for you.
These questions are just kind of giving us a rough time right now.
No.
Alright. Well, you know what they say, third time's the charm.
Good luck to you for this new question.
Which of these animals is a bird? A butterfly, an ostrich, a bee, or a buck? Out of all these choices, ostrich has to make the most sense. So bee and ostrich, final answer.
And I would say B, obviously.
And what will be your final answer?
Oh, yes. That's my final answer.
If this is your final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer.
Alright, there we go.
That's right.
I took the time to think.
Alright, $100 to start with there. Alright, let's go to the $200 question.
Give you a hard time.
When a volcano wakes up, we say that it erupts, interrupts, or explodes. It's A, erupts, final answer.
Let's go
Yes.
with A.
Are you sure?
That definitely has to make the most sense, because I have learned about volcanoes for a long time in my life.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one.
Yeah, that is definitely correct.
I believed it to the end. I did a good job.
Alright, let's see the $300 question.
New eliminatory.
Which of these figures has no relationship to Roman history at all? Octavius, Caesar, Pompey, or Mario? Now, I know Mario is Italian, so I think that has to be right. D, Mario, final answer.
I'm choosing D. It inspires confidence in me.
So this is your final answer?
Oh, yes. That's my final answer.
Okay, the computer validated your answer.
And that is correct.
That's right.
Alright,
Sense.
A brilliant.
so we have $300 now. Let's see the $500 question.
Your new question is ready.
Which of these animals is not a feline? A tiger, a cat, a dog, or a lynx? Alright, now I'm leaning towards a dog and a lynx, but what do you think?
How about using a lifeline?
Alright, we'll use one of our lifelines to play it safe. Okay, which one should we use?
Phone a friend.
Alright, phone a friend.
Of course, you need to phone someone who knows the answer.
Alright, we'll call Edward.
Hello, Edward. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire calling you.
Oh, good evening. Massimo needs me to help him, right?
Now pay close attention. You're not going to have a lot of time to pick the answer that you think is right.
Come on, Edward. I'm counting on you. You're the best. You can do it.
Oh, it's C. I'll bet everything on it.
Alright, he says C, so we'll trust him. C, a dog, final answer.
Let's go for C.
Is that your final?
That will be my final answer.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one.
Got it!
I believe.
Alright, now we have $500, and let's go for $1,000 in this next
Here's a
question.
new question for you.
Which of these rappers released Panani in 2019 and Radio in 2020? Snoop Dogg, Lil Nas X, Sean Combs, or ASAP Rocky? I have no idea on this one, so I'm thinking we should probably use another lifeline. Does that sound good?
Do it.
Okay, which one do you think we should go with next?
Maybe audience?
Yeah, we'll ask the
It's
audience.
now up to the audience to choose what they think is the right answer. Good luck.
Okay, most people say B, so let's go with that. B, Lil Nas X, final answer.
I'm gonna say B.
Are you absolutely sure? Is that your final answer?
Oh, yes. That's my final answer.
You have made your choice.
There we go! We got it! And now we're guaranteed $1,000 no matter what happens. Alright, next question for
We can
$2,000.
move on to this new question.
What is the difference between a novel and a novella? The length, the language, the rhymes, or the direction you read it?
Huh.
What are you thinking, Nick?
I have no idea.
I might be thinking it's the length, but I think we should just switch the question to play it safe. Should we do that?
Sure.
Okay, we'll switch the question.
You choose to play wisely when using your Switch. Good luck.
Alright. So for the answer I was thinking, I would have been right. Oh well, that's okay.
Here's a new question for you.
Alright. Who was never a member of the Black Eyed Peas? will.i.am, Fergie, Taboo, or Rihanna? Okay, I'm thinking I may have had this kind of question before right here, so I'm not really too 100% confident about this, but I'm gonna just take a guess and say D, Rihanna, final answer.
And Massimo chooses D.
You seem to be convinced, but is this your final answer?
That will be my final answer.
The
choice is made.
And that is right!
But you are right.
So now we have $2,000. Alright, next question for
The game
$4,000.
is off to a good start, but you shouldn't...
Which of these animals does not have fur? A whale, a cat, a mouse, or a shark? I'm thinking it's D, a shark. Should we try that?
Let's try that.
Okay, D, a shark, final answer.
I'm going to choose D.
And now to the most important question of all.
I obviously do know a cat and a mouse have fur, but I have it between a whale and a shark. But I think a shark makes the most sense to
Now
me.
it's time to find out the correct answer.
And that is right!
That's right.
A brilliant.
Alright, we have $4,000 now. Alright, next question for $8,000.
The questions follow each other and are not alike. They're proof with this new question.
What is a geyser? Part of a Highlander's outfit, a cave, a piece of construction machinery, or a hot water spray? I have heard of geysers for a long time in my life, so I know it's D, a hot water spring. Final answer.
And Massimo chooses D.
So this is your final answer?
That will be my final answer.
You have given your final answer. Now is the time to see the right one. Okay.
Got it! Now we have $8,000.
Leave it.
Alright, here's the next question for $16,000.
I hope you have recovered from your emotions, because here is your new question.
Which of these verbs is irregular? Work, want, become, or look? Now these kinds of questions I always struggle with right here. Are you any good at these questions that involve verbs, Nick?
I have no idea what the answer is here.
Alright, we're gonna have to use the 50-50.
Okay, let's take away 2 incorrect answers. Please knock it down to that.
Alright, we're left with work or become. Which of those words which of those verbs do you think is irregular?
Try become.
Alright, C, become, final answer.
I have a good hunch that it's C.
Final?
That's my final answer.
If this is your final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer.
Oh, that is right!
Right.
Wow.
Alright, we have $16,000 now. So we're going for $32,000 in this next question.
At the pace you're going,
I
you're going
can't
to be
believe
short work of
Yeah, I can't either. Okay, who designed the interior of the Statue of Liberty? Barack Obama, Gustav Eiffel, Walt Disney, or Elon Musk? Oh God, I am not too sure about this right here. Probably like the best answers that are coming to mind are Gustav Eiffel and Walt Disney. But should we take a risk on this question, or should we just play it safe and drop out and keep the $16,000?
Okay, can you read the answers out loud again? They're blurry on my end.
Yeah, sure. Who designed the interior of the Statue of Liberty? Barack Obama, Gustav Eiffel, Walt Disney, or Elon Musk?
I don't know why, but I'll take the second answer.
Gustav Eiffel?
Yes.
Okay, B, Gustav Eiffel, final answer.
It's B. Of course.
You had to make a choice. Is that your final answer?
Yes. That's my final answer.
Alright, let's see if that's right.
Now it's time to find out the correct answer.
And that is right! Then now we got $32,000 guaranteed no matter what happens at this point on the game.
Wow.
Alright, so the next question is for $64,000. As of 2020, which Disney movie has not yet been remade with a live-action version? Pete's Dragon, Cinderella, Aladdin, or The Princess and the Frog?
I'm gonna take D as my guess.
Okay, we'll try D, The Princess and the Frog, final answer.
I'm choosing D.
You may as well answer something, so.
Yeah, we won't have anything to lose at this point right here.
Oh,
So it's only worth a
that's
guess.
my final answer.
The choice is made.
Oh, that's right!
Nice answer.
Wow.
We're up to $64,000, and now we're going for $128,000, I think, in this next question. What is mycology? The study of birds, the study of mushrooms, the study of plants, or the study of winds? I have no clue on this. Probably thinking it might be better for us to drop out and play it safe with how much money we got. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, let's call it.
Yeah, we're done. We're gonna drop out and keep the $64,000. Oh, actually, the next question was for $125,000. So I was wrong with what I was saying on that originally, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna walk away with what we got.
Well done. Fantastic. It was an exciting game.
So even though we had to do multiple games of this in this segment, I still say it's a pretty good total for what we have managed to win right there for ourselves. So I'll gladly take $64,000.
We did very good right here.
Oh yeah, I say we did a pretty good job right there. But yeah, anyways, that is going to do it for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the Nintendo Switch as part of my 10-year anniversary special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this. So stay tuned.